Okay, today we are going to talk about how we can use Siri to check our email, to read an email, and to reply to an email, and then lastly, how to send a brand new email to somebody in your contacts. Now, before you're able to send something to a person, you need to make sure that they are first in your contacts, so that way you can send them an email. So if you haven't done that, you need to go ahead and do that. Add several people to your contacts. So here's how it starts. We would give the command to alert Siri, which is, "Hey Siri," and she's going to make a sound to let us know she's listening. Then we would say, "Check or read my emails." Then she's going to say, "You have 20 emails or you have 14 emails. Here are the first 3." And she's going to read you the sender. She's going to read you the subject. And then she's going to say, "Would you like to hear the next one?" Where she can read you the next email, but you also have some other options to give as a command. You can ask her to read it, which means she will read you the contents of that email. You can say reply to it. So those are the 2 options. Unless you want to say, "Yes, I want to hear the next one," then you can keep listening and hear all the emails that you have in your inbox and who they're from. So we are going to first practice using our voice to have Siri read it to us. "Hey Siri, read my emails."
You have 14 emails. Here are the latest 3. Last Monday, Brittany Smith sent you an email about waving hand with medium light skin tone. Do you want to hear the next one?
Read it.
It says, "How's it going? Did you get everything figured out yet? Sent from my iPhone."
Okay, so that is the first command that we can give. We can have her read our email. Okay, now we're going to practice giving the command reply to it. And so this is going to allow us to reply to that email that we just heard. "Hey Siri, read my emails."
You have 14 emails. Here are the latest 3. Last Monday, Brittany Smith sent you an email about waving hand with medium light skin tone. Do you want to hear the next one?
Reply to it.
What would you like your email to say?
"Yes, thank you. I did get everything figured out. I appreciate you asking."
Here's your email to Brittany Smith and Mrs. Smith. It says, "Yes, thank you. I did get everything figured out. I appreciate you asking." Ready to send it?
Send.
Okay, I'll send it.
Okay, so that is how we can reply to it. And you notice that it does read it back to you, which is very helpful for somebody who maybe has problems seeing what is being dictated. So that way you can listen back, and if it didn't listen to your dictation correctly, you can just say, "No, I'm not ready to send it." And you can go through that process again, reply to it so that you can send what you wanted to say. Because we know that Siri sometimes has a mind of her own. She doesn't always listen to our words really well. So the very last thing that we're going to talk about is how to send a brand new email to somebody. And so in order to do that, we are going to alert Siri again by using those 2 words, "Hey" and "Siri." And then we are going to say, "Send an email to," and then that's where you're going to insert the person you want to send it to. But for today's purposes, I'm just going to say, "Email Miss Smith." Okay? So here we go. "Hey Siri, send an email to Miss Smith."
What's the subject of the email?
"How's it going?"
Okay, What would you like the email to say?
Hey, I'm just doing a test on sending emails using Siri. I hope it worked.
Here's your message to Mrs. Smith. It says, "Hey, I'm just doing a test on sending emails using Siri. I hope it works." Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it.
And there you have it. So I hope that this was helpful. Siri can do a lot for us, and we don't have to manipulate the screen using VoiceOver if we want to just use Siri to be helpful for us.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else